welcome back to Frenchies Bakery. Today we are going to be making edible cookie dough icing, and I am so excited to share this with you guys. It is such an easy recipe. It's one of the simplest things ever, and it is so scrumdiddlyumptious. Oh my gosh, I'm ecstatic to share this with you all because I know edible cookie dough, well, I know cookie dough in general is a super popular thing, and of course, regular cookie dough, like that you make with eggs and stuff, you're not supposed to eat because it's pretty bad for you to be eating raw eggs and raw flour. So even though we all do it, it's better to, you know, do edible cookie dough. And honestly, edible cookie dough hasn't been around that long that I know of. I'm sure it's been around like forever, like some people have been making it, but honestly, I didn't hear of it until like high school. So I'm obsessed, you know, I love cookie dough. Mike and I always have some in the fridge because we just snack on it like all day long, and that's not a lie. That's very, very serious. We do that because we love it so much. So I finally figured out a way to make it into an icing, and it is so good. The texture is amazing. Oh my gosh, it's so good, and I cannot wait to share with you guys. I know I already said that, but I'm very, very excited. So the cupcake that I highly recommend to pair this with is a chocolate cupcake. I already have my cupcakes baked. They're in the fridge right now. So whatever cupcake you want to make, go ahead and make it. It can be vanilla, whatever. I just prefer it with chocolate. I think it's much better with a chocolate cupcake. So go ahead and make some cupcakes for yourself, and then we are going to work on this icing together. I'm telling you guys, it's so simple. It's like crazy. So let me share the ingredients with you all. The first thing you're going to need is some softened butter, so it's nice and easy to cream. I have a cup of butter here. I use 1 stick of salted and 1 stick of unsalted. I do this with all my icings. That's a huge secret. Like, I'm literally exposing my secret to you guys. That way you don't have to add in salt whenever you are, you know, it's one less ingredient for you guys. And using 2 sticks of salted butter is a little bit overkill. I mean, not for me, but for some people, so this is my little secret with you guys. I shared that with you all in my bakery buttercream video. So the secret's out. And in my big mixing bowl here, I already have 2 things measured out in here. We have 3/4 cup of brown sugar and 1 cup of powdered sugar. So I just added this in here together. And I promise you there is brown sugar in here, you just can't see it over the powdered sugar. And then we have a cup of flour. I just put this in the microwave for a minute and I stirred it every 15 seconds just so, you know, we don't get thick off of it. And then we're gonna do a splash of vanilla extract, like 2 teaspoons. I have a 1/4 cup of milk here. This is going to make it nice and, you know, thin it out a little bit because it's gonna be pretty stiff with all of this dry ingredients. So we might not use it all. It always depends on the batch. So don't add it all in at once, just add it in slowly, and once you get to the consistency that you want, then you're good to go. So make sure you have a 1/4 cup. You might use more, you never know. It always varies, icing always varies. And then I have a cup of mini chocolate chips. I don't know if you can see them, but they're the mini kind. I do not like the regular size in this. It's too crunchy, it's too much, it's overkill. And I prefer mini chocolate chips anyways. I use them in my chocolate chip cookies. I just love them. I'm obsessed with mini chocolate chips. So you can get these at any grocery store. They're not special or anything. They're in every single grocery store and they're easy to find. I'm guaranteeing you have all of these ingredients in your house already, so that's super convenient. So just whip up some cupcakes and top this amazing icing on top, and it's, oh my gosh. So we are going to head back to the mixer and mix all this up and then add it onto our cupcakes and eat a whole bunch of cupcakes today. All right, so the first thing we are going to do is cream together the sugars and our butter. So we'll just cream it together for about 20 seconds. And now we are going to add in our flour and our vanilla extract. So like I said, icing can be different from day to day. Today it's actually already pretty smooth, so I'm gonna add in just a little splash of my milk just for some flavor, but there's no need to make it any smoother than it is. So we're actually not even gonna use our full 1/4 cup today. So never ever ever add the whole thing in. Just make sure that you keep looking at the consistency whenever you're making this icing. So we're gonna add in a little splash of our milk, and then we're gonna add in the chocolate chips. And then we're gonna be done. I'm telling you, it's so simple. here, I have an ice cream scoop. Gonna make things super simple. If you want to pipe on the icing, you can, but I love the scoop look and it's also really, really easy to do. So I'm gonna take a scoop of the icing here and just plop it on top of the cupcake, and it's as easy as that. So let me scoop the rest of these and then we can do a taste test. Taste test, I want to add on a few more chocolate chips just to make it look a little bit more fancy. You won't believe like the difference it makes whenever you add a few on. The only pesty part is these are tiny, so like the bigger ones would be much easier. This is gonna be a tad bit, just a tad bit time consuming. It's time for the taste test. So let me pick one out. I think, I think we're gonna do this one. It's not that serious. I don't know why I'm taking it that serious. Okay, let's try it out here. Cheers. I'm gonna eat this whole plate. Are you kidding me right now? Why would I do this to myself? Why? That is so good. This is such a winner. This is such a winner. It is not too overpowering. It's so light and creamy, which is like kind of the opposite from cookie dough. Cookie dough is like kind of really thick and hard. This is so light and creamy. It's perfect. I can't even describe to you guys how like silky it is. It's so good. It's perfect. It's the easiest thing to eat. Like literally, like it's so easy to eat. I really want you guys to try it just so you know what it's like, because it's like so hard to describe how good this is. It's so simple. Literally, this is gonna take you like, minus the baking, which will take 20 minutes. So let's include the baking. Baking and all, this will take you a total of literally 30 minutes. Now, minus the baking, it'll take you 10 minutes or less, probably less. Honestly, like let's be realistic. It took me a minute, maybe 30 seconds to just scoop these out real quick. It's so stinking easy and it's so stinking good. Are you kidding me? It's amazing. I'm not gonna eat this whole thing in front of you guys because that's so rude. So stop watching this video right now and make this recipe. It's so easy and it's so worth it. I love it. Brought my mood up to like a 12 billion. 12 billion, it's way up there. I can't even see my mood anymore, it's so high. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Be sure to try this, and I will see you on the next one. Have a good rest of your day, everyone. Bye.